Scrb Zero dry ice blasting is we're a mobile service company located in Calgary. We do freelance dry ice blast cleaning. Dry ice blasting is similar in technique to sandblasting, only we propel granules of dry ice at a surface to clean it. In the case of this project,
there was a large fire that destroyed the roof and upper floor of a 4-floor condominium complex. The 3 floors beneath were then exposed to 2 weeks of heavy rainfall, and by the time the suites were gutted, mold had set into the underlying wooden structure. A high concentration of mold creates a toxic environment. Scrb Zero was hired to provide dry ice blasting as a mechanical method of removing this mold. As you can see, the dry ice shears down the surface, not only doing an excellent job in cleaning the wood, but we can also get into the tightest nooks and crannies that just wouldn't be possible to do by hand. The dry ice, or CO2, has no liquid phase. It changes from a solid pellet directly to a gas after it hits the surface. The result is only a light layer of sawdust that can be vacuumed up when we're finished. This is the largest mold remediation project we've been involved with at this point. Each floor has 21 suites totaling about 18,000 square feet, and there were 3 floors we needed to cover. Every stud, joist, and floorboard needed to be addressed.
Well, basically the fire broke out here on the 18th of March, just up on the 4th floor. So the fire burnt up the party wall through the soffit and into the attic space basically and took off. So there was, I forget how many millions of gallons were poured on the actual fire, but the water damage was so extensive that the insurance company came to the conclusion that we basically would rip it down right back to the studs, and now we're at the stage that we're at to do the mold remediation. So basically we've been roughly 6 months since the initial fire, and with the water and the humidity basically that we had in the summertime, the mold just kind of ran rampant throughout the building, and then we weren't able to actually get to it until just recently in the last couple of weeks, once we got the building, the roof on, got the windows in, and the building's basically airtight to do the mold remediation. So we had to bring in the experts like yourself to deal with it. So,
what were your options in removing the mold?
The cost to tear it down and rebuild it was just way too much. So the option was to go to the ice blasting.
Why did you and the insurance company feel that mold was a problem? Why did you need to remove it?
In order to get occupancy again in the building,